Okay, 10 family, we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to the 10 call tonight. We are so excited about this. We've got some great things going on.
All callers are muted.
Thank you for muting that. I tried it on my phone and it didn't work. Thank you so very much. Well, we are so excited. Once again, I've heard some marvelous stories today. You know, it is so exciting to get up each and every day and hear some really great testimonials and things that are going on in people's lives with these 10 products. Wow, wow, wow. Excitement is in the air. The sprays are going like wildfire, and we are so excited to be able to share these amazing products with everyone that we meet. They can spray their way to health. How exciting is that? We're going to go ahead and get started on the call. Once again, welcome everybody. Thank you all for joining us. We are excited to put this call on for you tonight. My name is Pat Lowe, your host from North Carolina and the North Carolina and Virginia team. We love each and every one of you, and once again, all across the nation, thank you for joining us tonight. First up, we're going to talk a little bit about the products. It's always my pleasure to introduce this lovely lady because, once again, she is amazing on these products and does a lot of research. And, you know, it just is amazing to me. The ingredients in these products is if you put this in your body and for your nutrition, your body, you're giving it the nutrition to actually heal and repair itself. So it's pretty exciting. Melissa is she has an amazing testimony herself and also about her son. She does a lot of great research for us and why sprays. So it's so exciting. She's also going to introduce and talk a little bit about what I call the new kid on the block. We are so excited and anxiously waiting to get this product. So if you're out there, Miss Melissa Honeybee, would you step up, please, and tell us what these amazing products can do for our bodies?
Good evening, Pat. It's a great evening.
Evening.
Call. I know, it's exciting. It sounds like there's a lot of people all over the U.S. on the calls, and I don't know, I think I heard some from Mexico, so that's exciting. I want to go over what 10 is doing for everyone, what they're contributing to. We have 4 amazing products currently. We've got the 5th that's coming out, and I'm going to give you a little briefing about the way that it's administered. 10 has intraoral sprays, and I don't know if anyone really realizes the dynamics of that. And oral absorption is the number one way to administrate any type of nutrition. The mouth is perfectly designed for absorption sprays. Within seconds, vital nutrients can be absorbed through the mouth lining and delivered into the bloodstream within seconds. So that's huge. We have our hands on a tool that sprays vitamins to be 98% effective. You can look that up in a physician's desk reference book, compare that to oral pills, and you're getting about 10 to 15% absorption if that pill gets through the digestive system. And ours, you get it instantly and no issues about going through the digestive system. The first spray that we have is called our B-Boost. It contains 3 vitamins, vitamin B3, B6, and B12. They're very essential for growth, development, and another variety of bodily functions. It does play a very active role with the enzymes and the protein, and that's what causes the food that we eat to become energy, and that's what gives us kind of like the power in our system, and it also helps with our digestive system. A lot of people that do receive B vitamins cannot digest them, so that's why it's very important to have those intraoral sprays because they go straight into our bloodstream. The next item that we have is our D-Power. It's our vitamin D3 spray, and that's very important. There's a lot of vitamin D2s, but D3 is what creates the hormone that the sun generates for us. So if you're in the sun for about 30 minutes, that creates a vitamin D3. It's a hormone. It's very essential to our body due to the fact that it fights off several diseases, including 17 cancers. So promoting vitamin D gives us healthy bones and absorbs calcium. And it can be found in foods that the way that we eat nowadays, most likely we're not going to consume enough to be able to produce that into our system. We have our Super 10 as our next one. It's our powerful blend of 10 superfoods. It has antioxidants, minerals, and nutrients for ultimate health in our body. It contains aloe vera gel, which I absolutely love because we know that's a healer. It has maki berry, goji berry, acai, green tea extract. So the powerful blend of these superfoods have an optimal antioxidant, and that helps fight diseases. It helps enhance vitality, immunity, and mental clarity. I'm going to go to our Slim by 10, which is what everybody's raving about. It is our breakthrough weight loss management ingredients. It has Garcinia cambogia, green tea, Carolina Aretha, green coffee, African mango. The combination that they've put into the spray is dynamic. It helps control your appetite. It blocks the fat from going through the liver. Therefore, you're extracting the fat out of your system, and you're losing weight. How easy is that? 5 sprays throughout the day, and then hit another 3 by dinner time, and you are on ultimate health and weight. And last but not least, we have our cell energy, and that is what I'm waiting for. It has 4 powerful ingredients. I'm going to go to the natural caffeine. It's about a quarter cup of coffee, alpha-lipoic acid. That is your natural energy booster into your cells. It has resveratrol. That helps with damage and aging in our DNA. And then we have glutathione. There's over 89,000 articles written on glutathione. It's the mother of all antioxidants, and it's the most important molecule that you need in your body to stay healthy and prevent disease. So I am so excited because we have some fantastic sprays that are going to change the way that the health statistics are, showing that people are getting sicker and sicker by the day. And I think 10 is going to change those numbers dramatically. You've got a great tool in your hand, and jump aboard if you're not on board, and get into this. Let me let you know that you can plug in on Facebook. Also, I think we have a Super 10 team, 10 customer groups, Greater Way to Health. So you can check out those. There's testimonies out there that will take care of connecting you with our information on these products that everyone is researching out there. And Pat, I think that's what I got for you tonight.
Well, I tell you what, Melissa, it never ceases to amaze me. Are you still there?
I'm here, hon.
Okay, dear. It never ceases to amaze me, the products with the amazing ingredients that we do have, the best of the very best. Only Amy and Mel Gill put the best of the best in these products, and that's why we're seeing so many fast results with the products, of course, along with the delivery system of 98%. And I just get so excited every time I hear another testimonial, which we're going to do next. We're going to call this lady to the front. Thank you so much, Melissa. Great job, as always. Great job. Thank you so much. We've got a couple of testimonials coming up, and I'm always excited for everyone to share their stories. It is my pleasure to introduce this wonderful lady. Her name is Renee Saxon from High Point, North Carolina. She's quite the entrepreneur, along with her wonderful husband, Tommy, and they're quite the team. They have 2 lovely daughters. They have owned their own business for about 9 29 years now, called Reflections Hair Salon. And you'll love her testimonial about her 78 years young mother, Emma, and a delightful testimonial. And Renee, if you're out there, please step up and tell us what the 10 products have done for you and your mom. Are you there, Renee? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Okay. Okay, great. Thanks for stepping in there. I thought I'd lost everyone. Okay, Renee, are you out there? If not, we'll go to our next testimonial. Will you take care of that for me, please, Melissa?
I will.
Thanks. Appreciate you. All right, next up, we'll go to our next testimonial. It's my pleasure to introduce this wonderful lady all the way from California. Samantha Richardson is a Bay Area native with a zest for life. Samantha is a real go-getter and has a little bit of a southern East Coast and West Coast background. You can definitely see why. She started entertaining at the early age and has been very blessed with all that she has done. Samantha is a 16-time state and international beauty pageant winner and has won countless international talent awards. Samantha has over 20 years in the medical field in pharmacy, internal medicine, and women's surgery. As a healthcare provider and entertainer, Samantha has always helped people, whether she has been giving an EKG or singing at a concert. I love that, Samantha. She has a remarkable story. If you're out there, Samantha, please tell us what 10 has done for you, my friend. Are you out there? I'm not sure if we're having a problem with the call-in number. Samantha. Okay, guys, I'm going to hang up and call right back in. I'll be right back with you in a moment. Not sure what the problem is. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Matt.
Okay, dear. I'm not sure what's going on. Samantha, are you out there? Can you hear me? I'm not sure if we're having a problem with the speaker line.
I don't know, but you know what, Pat? While we get that taken care of, I actually have some crazy statistics, and I'll just go over that until maybe.
Okay, please.
You know,
Thanks.
when I was looking through articles to show that we have a great tool in our hands with the sprays. Right now, it shows heart disease is right now affecting 81 million Americans. They have some form of cardiovascular disease, and right now, it's contributing to 650,000 deaths, and that is 27% higher than it was 10 years ago. Then we get to cancer, 1.3 million cases of cancer annually, and over 500,000 deaths annually. It's getting crazy because I'm getting more excited knowing that we can prevent a lot of this because of nutrients that we've got, the way that it's administered. The immune system, this is my cell energy. Arthritis, lupus, fibromyalgia, over 64 million adults. That's 2/3 of them age of 65. By the time they reach 2030, the numbers of arthritis are projected to climb to 67 million. So that was 46, now to 67 million. And that's ages from 18 to 40. That's crazy. Age 18 to 40. So that means that our kids are getting arthritis and suffering from inflammation at a younger age, and it's all because of poor nutrition, and we're not getting the supplements that we need. 10 has the dynamic tool that's going to change a lot of these numbers, and I'm excited. I'm gonna keep going until you tell me to stop, because
I'm trying to correct this situation. So let me.
Okay, I'm not keep going. Diabetes. Almost 24 million people in America. That's 7.8% of the population now has diabetes. That's astonishing. Alzheimer's. 5 million people in the United States have symptoms of Alzheimer's. The numbers continue to be expected to increase 500,000 every year, and as the baby boomers become senior citizens. Then we go to glaucoma. It's a leading cause of blindness in the United States. 4 million Americans approximately, that means 120,000 of these people will become blind because of this disease. And then we've got macular degeneration. 10% between the age of 66 to 74 have macular degeneration. That's 30% increase from age 75 to 85. So we've got powerful technology with 10, with the intraoral sprays, and we can change these predicted numbers if we just get out there and share the sprays. We can do this. We have the purest form of nutrients in a spray. You spray it in your mouth, you swallow a little bit, the nutrients are micro-sized droplets. They rapidly absorb into your membranes, into your capillaries and veins and the lining, and it's instantly transported to your bloodstream. So we've got that tool. No one else but us. So that's amazing. I mean,
it is amazing, Melissa. Once again, I'm not sure exactly what happened on the call-in tonight. The only thing I know to maybe do is have our guests call back in and use the 8877 number and just use that as the pin.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that, and then we'll have to unmute them. But while we're doing that, waiting on them, Melissa, if you'll handle that for me as well. Thank you very much. What we'll do is have Christy. Can you hear me? And if so, will you step up and go ahead and do the overview?
Hey, Pat, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Thank you, dear.
Yay!
I'm serious. I'm not sure what's going on with the other. That's okay.
Hey, listen, I'm just going to speak this. You know, the greater the destiny, greater the adversity. It's one of the things I say when coaching, because, you know, we have something astronomical here, just the statistics that Melissa mentioned and all the success stories, even though we're having complications on the line there, they're coming in it's just astronomical at how they're just flooding in, because what we have is truly innovative. So with that, I'm going to go over the company. And speaking of innovative, we have Mel and Amy Gill. They have over 20 years experience. Our slogan is commitment to make a difference, and that is exactly what they've done. They're true visionaries. They got started in the industry around 1989, and we just celebrated 11-year company. They just celebrated. I say we because we're all a family. Just celebrated 11-year anniversary of Team Effort International, which is my video talk. We launched 10, which is Team Effort Network, our sister company, in February in Las Vegas. And I already had wonderful stories from Mel and Amy, but meeting them was just, it was like affirmation. It just confirmed that they are truly servant-driven leaders. Absolutely fell in love with them as well as the company. Again, we launched in February. We're already in the United States, Mexico, and we're opening up UK, Canada, Japan, Australia. I mean, I love it. We're national. This is phenomenal. That's why we're packing these calls out, guys, because you see exactly what we have in the palm of our hands. We're international, and we just launched in February. Very, very successful, driven leaders there for sure. With that, we have the most amazing compensation plan. Absolutely love this. We have 10 different ways to get paid. And how you qualify for that, you walk in as a business owner, an entrepreneur, a diamond distributor, and that is a very, very low cost to open a business and have all the successful tools that we have. And how you qualify to get paid is simply bring in another business partner, one on the right and one on the left. That's called a dual binary plan. Again, that's just bring in a business partner on the diamond distributorship. You place one on the right and one on the left. Speaking of compensation plan, we, on behalf of the 10 family, want to give huge accolades to a very servant-driven leader. She just qualified. I'm going to qualify for her $1,200 car bonus. Woohoo! I know she's on the line. She's out there screaming it up. So excited for you, girl. You're very, very deserving for that. Absolutely. And announcements. We have, speaking of leaders, we have one of our lovely leaders, Anita Poole. She's from the United Kingdom, and we're very grateful that every Wednesday at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, she's holding a training on how to run the administrative side of your business. Listen, I'm so excited I can't speak. The administrative side of your business. So you simply just contact on Facebook the Tenacious Generation to make sure that you receive a link for that. And other announcements are for the month of April. And, you know, April's new beginnings. You have spring and the weather's changing here in North Carolina. I know some people it stays warm always, but we definitely have been suffering from, or I appreciate being locked in on my winter, but we've definitely had a winter. So it's exciting to see everything bud and bring in a new. And so with that, in the month of April, we are now 100% shipping from our new facility, which is very exciting. So we should start receiving our packages a little more so quickly and more efficient with that. We also have a new marketing material coming, which is a new website, brochures, which you're going to start seeing a few complimentary brochures in your shipments coming up in your auto shipments, so and with new distributors as well. And Team Effort TV. How exciting is that? It's going to be your tool for product information, a detailed compensation. We're also going to be able to see leaders receiving their vehicles and just some general knowledge that's going to go out there and help us lead the way. So, Pat, promotions. Let's not forget about the promotions. We have right now, if you bring in 2 business partners, which of course we know that in May, and I'm so excited, cannot wait to get to California, bring in 2 business partners and you're going on the Diamond Distributorship, of course, and you're going to get to join the top leaders on the Treasure Island cruise. So again, bring in 2 business partners and you're going to join the top leaders on the Treasure Island cruise. Also, speaking of servant-driven leaders and how much Mel and Amy love us dearly as family, as Melissa was talking about with Cell Energy, if you walk into 10 on a Diamond Distributorship, they're going to gift you, just for the month of April, 2 Cell Energy so that you can get that in your system, and this is before anyone else is allowed to purchase. So you're going to get 2 and understand like the distributors that are in now. When your auto ship comes out for the 10-pack, you're going to receive 2, and then if you're on the 4-pack, you're going to receive 1. So I'm super, super excited about that. So everybody, I hope to see you in California next month. Very excited again. So, Pat, I believe that covers everything, sweetheart. Back to you.
Oh, great job, Chrissy. Thanks a million. And Memo, are you out there? If so, I would love to introduce this gentleman. He's one of our great 1-star 10 team members who's building a dynamic team in California. This 10 team is blowing it up throughout the country and around the world. So you out there? If so, Memo, please step up. I hear you just got another car bonus. You moved up as well, and also won a trip to Disneyland. So tell us why 10 for you, Memo, and let's hear your story.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Memo. We have finally got you on the line. We are so excited to have you join us. Yes, we can hear you, my friend, loud and clear.
Thank you so much, first of all, for inviting me for whoever's listening right now. It's my pleasure to be here, and it's just been an amazing ride. Like you said, like everything. We have the owners, Mr. Mel, Lady Gill, and Sam Gill. They're so nice to us. They put everything on a simple platter for us just to take over and make it happen. And I don't know if you want me to share my story or what do you want me to share?
I do want you to share your story because I found your story so very remarkable. Your first meeting with Mel Gill and what you told him, Memo.
Well, the first time that I met him, it was really funny because first of all, I own my own business. I have a contract with Sears, and I put my truck. They go and do the jobs for Sears, right? And this day, it was a Sunday. One of my workers got drunk, and he didn't come to work the next day, so I ended up going to work. And the last house that I had, it was Mel Gill's house, and it was funny because I've been to rich people's houses in the past before, but when I got to his house, the thing that it really caught my attention besides the fact that he has a beautiful home, I like his cars. I went into his garage. And he has beautiful exotic cars. He was probably over $2 million on exotic cars on his garage. So in that moment, I was like, you know what? I need to find out what he does. I want to learn from him. I want to be with him. I want to do everything with him. So I remember going under his house because the pipe from the dryer vent, it was under his house. So I went under his house and I saw the problem that he had. So I came upstairs and I started talking to him, telling him what needed to be done. And then when he was listening to me, I told him, look, it's going to cost you this much, but I'm going to do everything for free. He's to teach me how can I get to where you at. And then he kind of laughed at me because he was really busy. He's like, yeah, just go do your job, finish your stuff. Okay, so I went under the house, I started fixing the pipe, I come back down, I fill out the paperwork, I go to him, he's ready, he took out his wallet, he's ready to pay me. And I grab the paper and I rip it apart. And I told him, look, I told you, I will do it for free if you take the time to teach me how to get to where you at. And so you see, then finally he took me seriously. And then he walked me outside. That was on a Monday. On Wednesday, we were talking at the corporate office in San Ramon, California. And he was telling me, look, I'm the owner of network marketing. I have this company. It's called My Video Talk. It's been I have it all around the world. It's been in the business for over 11 years. It's very successful. We already created millionaires. And what I can give you an opportunity to go into that one, but really what I can offer you is the opportunity to start in something new in a new company. So when I went into my house, everything that she told me, I'm always been the type of person, Pat, that me and the school were not friends. We never got along. I didn't finish middle school. So I always knew that I needed to learn from people who were already there to where I wanted it to go. So that's what I've been doing my whole life. I've been chasing, learning from people, picking people's brains for the positions that I want to get to. So that's what I've been doing through my whole life. And when I met him, it was the right time because I was desperate. I was making really good money, but I already hit the level that I couldn't go anywhere further. I was already the owner. I was ready. I already had a contract. And then I met him, and I had that mentorship. And one thing that I really truly love about them is the culture that they're sending to us, which is to help people. The product is changing people's lives. We're in the right place at the right time. We have seriously, if everybody understood that what we have in our hands is gold, that we just have to go and do it. Because it's there. I'm telling you, I didn't have any experience on network marketing, none at all. But to me, it was different. But I chose to believe that it was there for me to take. And then, to be honest with you, when I started, Pat, I started because of the money. I began with this company because to make money. I wanted to make more money. But once I started seeing people's testimonies, once I went to people's houses and they tried the product, like 2-3 days after, and they start shaking your hand and saying thank you and crying because the pains that they have, they went, that to me is not only about feeling your pocket, but they're also feeling who you are as a human being. Finally, I can tell you that I'm doing something that it means a lot to me because I'm helping, and I hope everybody's helping because this is what is moving us, Pat. And I'm very happy to be part of this company. And that's my story with the company so far. We keep helping people. We got 3 more people qualified for the cars from the Bay Area. I'm very, very excited. A regular Joe, not nobody like, I'm a big fish who has a lot of experience in network marketing. No. This is regular people who's bringing their two, and they're helping their two to get their two back. That's what we've been doing. That's what we've been doing, literally.
I tell you what, and that's the way it works, isn't it? It's just number one, it's your mindset. But number two, it is just helping people. If you help enough people get what they want, and one of my favorite quotes, you'll always have everything that you want out of life. So, it is just the magic or just taking the time to helping each other and helping people. And I saw that spirit in you. I love your spirit. I love the story about Donald Jackson, that you went over to Reno with him, and Donald's not even a part of your group, and you went over. He's in a totally different line in the business, but he is a 10 family, and you went over to Reno with him and said, I'll help you with a tasting. You did that tasting for him, and then you brought him back to California and said, okay, I'm going to have a tasting now. Let's get you there, and you can share in the tasting as well. And that just meant so much to me, and it tells me who you truly are, Memo, is you are a team player, no matter whose line of business is in. And that is so most important because, as you can already see, God is blessing you 10 times more just because of the love that you're reaching out to anybody and everybody to help them in the business. And I tell you what, my friend, that's what it's all about. And thank you so very much for sharing your story and being the wonderful person that you are and helping people. And, if everybody will just reach out and take a hand and help them get to where they want to be, the sky is the limit in this business, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that is correct. That's exactly what it is. And is the law of that, give and you shall receive.
I love your spirit, my friend. Well, we're going to go ahead and I would like to give you the 12 laws of creating wealth. And I just love some of these laws. The first law is, you may want to write these down, the law of vision. If you want to be successful financially, expand your income to fit your dream. For without vision, we perish. It is important to list where you want to go and what you want to do and whom you want to do it with. And that's exactly what you're doing, Memo. That's exactly what you're doing. The law of the mind. What's the right mindset? It's every time you meet a roadblock, how can I make it happen? You decide to go around a problem or dig a hole underneath a problem to make things happen instead of quitting. Watch the company you keep. You're a product of your environment. The law of value. What determines your value? Your skills. Simply, if you increase your skills, you will increase your pay. Everyone is in control of their own, his or her skills. And go beyond the basics. Don't focus only on the products. Focus on the people that you introduce these products to and how you can help them. And also do not focus on yourself. Focus on others and you'll get to where you want to go. The law of reaping and sowing. This is the greatest of all laws. We reap what we sow. If you focus on the negative, you'll reap negative. Focus on positive, you'll reap positive. Feed the solution, not the problem. Giving is the key, especially in this business. The more you give, the more you will receive. The law of desire is number 5. Desire always reveals design and destiny. Everyone was born with a desire to succeed. The only skill you are lacking in this skill is to succeed, to learn and invest in it. The law of teachability is law number 6. There are people around you who have success in some area of their lives. When you are teachable, you find them. When you are unteachable, you think you are them. Being teachable means you are hungry, pursuing success, and willing to learn from the masters. When you follow this law, you will achieve whatever you pursue. And that's exactly what Memo has done. He's learned from one of the masters, who is Mel Gill, who is a master in this industry and has built an industry and also built another company. And we need to say more there. The law of forgiveness is law number 7. When you do not forgive, you make decisions out of bitterness. This kills your time of being productive and creative. Law number 8. The law of promotion. If you can be faithful with littler things, and if you grow, improve what you have, then you will be made a ruler over much more. Prosper where you are planted. The road to success is also often paved things we do not want to do. The law of focus is simple. Whatever you focus on is what you get good at. Where is your focus? Law number 10 is the law of honor. Honoring people is the key to successful relationships, personal and professional. When you honor people, they honor you back. Law number 11, the law of decision. Everything in life boils down to choices. When you finally make a decision, everything begins to click. Make a decision. The law number 12. The law is the law of action. When we sit with indecision, we invite our enemies, which is procrastination, fear, unbelief, and excuses. We invite that into our lives. When you immediately follow your decisions with action, a funnel of favor begins. Doors begin to open. Your life purpose becomes clear, and self-motivation mobilizes you from the inside out. So those are the 12 laws of obtaining wealth. And if you follow those laws, and as you can see, all of those laws had to do with being good to others and helping others and not focusing on yourself. Focus on others and you'll have everything you want out of life. We also have some quotes tonight. Mary Beth, are you out there? And do you have our quotes for the evening?
Hey, Brad.
I think Christy's going to do it.
Okay, fantastic. Hi. Okay, somebody chime in out there. We'll take the quotes. Go ahead.
Hey, Pat, it's Chrissy. I thought Mary Beth picked up. I'm sorry. I'll just out a few quotes. Some of my favorites is Milton Berle. Opportunity doesn't not build a door. And I think that we all would recognize the fact personally 10 is an amazing opportunity. Bill Cosby said, in order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. Definitely a favorite. And Paul Genty said, formula for success: rise early, work hard, strike oil. And I'll leave you with Malcolm Forbes' failure is success if we learn from it. Back to you.
Fantastic. Well, I tell you what, hey, if you're out there, go ahead. If you would like quickly to tell your testimony, that's fine.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we love the testimonies. Go ahead, Renee.
Okay. I was introduced in 10, January the 16th, and since I have been on the product, I have lost 20 pounds, and I feel so much better. But the big thing is
my mom, who is 78, she was diagnosed the middle of February with pneumonia and was really sick and has just not bounced back from it at all. Did not have the energy to hardly get out of the bed every day and was just not herself at all. So finally, last Thursday, I put my foot down and I said, you're going with me to a tasting and you're going to start spraying. So she went and we got her sprayed on Thursday night, and on Friday she came by my salon and she had gotten up and had gone to her little senior citizen building and did some exercising, and she has just been nonstop ever since. And
wow. Isn't that remarkable? And did I not hear her say, I think she told someone, that she just could not believe how much better she was breathing after the D?
Yes. Melissa,
I know. That's just amazing. And she said that she saw something right away in her breathing. Am I correct?
Yes.
Wow, that's a remarkable story. Well, I love your mother. She's full of spirit. I met her for the first time, and I am so excited to see what the sprays are doing for you. I mean, for her. Now, did she also not have another little story about the doctor?
She did. She went to the doctor with her husband this week, and he had allergies real bad. And so she told the doctor that if she had her sprays with her, that she would just give him some sprays and that he wouldn't have to worry about his allergies anymore. And he made the statement that sounded like a miracle, and she said, well, that's what I'm calling it. And so he wanted to know if she had some information. So she had some information that I had given her in her pocketbook, and so she got it out, and his nurse made copies of it. And so we'll see where that leads.
Isn't that amazing? Well, I tell you what, doctors are jumping all over it because they know the value of the intraoral sprays because, like Melissa says, it's right there in their physician's reference desk book. So it is pretty amazing. Well, I tell you what, family, thank you all, each and every one of our speakers tonight. Sorry that we had a little problems on the line, but that's okay. We made it through. That's the main thing. Thank you, everybody, for stepping up to our 10 team. Thank you so much for pulling up the slack. Excuse me, guys. And we just want to say goodnight to everyone. But before we do, I just want to remind you of every Tuesday and Thursday night, 9 o'clock. Please join us back here and stay tuned for some more great testimonials. And also join Pastor Denise and Dale Wafer every morning, 11 o'clock a.m., Monday through Friday. They, too, have done calls every morning at 11 o'clock, and those are also recorded by our wonderful Whitener, who does a lot in technology to help us keep up with everything that's going on with 10 and not to miss any calls. Also, don't forget to connect. It's very important that you connect on each and every call that you can or listen to the recorded calls. Have the TTP parties. We will be having one next Monday night at Mi Poplar here in High Point, North Carolina at 6:30. Love for everyone to come out, bring all of your friends, invite people, bring them out so that we can show the opportunity of 10 and also spray them as well. We're going to be doing that every Monday here in this area. Also, attend your Super Saturdays. We will have one coming up May 24th. That will be with Pastor Dale and Pastor Denise. We'll be here in North Carolina, and that's May the 24th. Also, 10 University, May 17th, we'll be flying out to San Francisco. And once again, team, just stay connected because I tell you what, we're on to something here. Your 10 family loves you, and we want to keep spreading the word one person at a time and one spray at a time. Be sure if you're a guest on our call tonight to get back with the person who connected you with the call and find out more about what Ken can do for you. Good night, everyone, and we'll see you back here on Thursday night, once again, 9:00 p.m., and thank you all for joining us. Oh, great job, my friend. So blessed to have you on our call tonight. And we will also have another great testimonial on Thursday. So good night, everyone.